A word. They knew from July 9th, and I didn't get it back till probably a month later. And so they knew, and none of them, all three of them, never said a word to me, which I can't believe because they don't keep secrets very well, I thought, anyway. And so this little envelope is on my kitchen counter that has my name on it.
Yeah.
And I said, where did this come from? Dave said, oh, came in the mail for you. I went, there's no address on this. What are you guys playing at? Why do you both have your cameras out sitting there filming me? Josh says, I'm just texting my girlfriend. I said, oh, you always text like this? Because that's not typically the way you text. And so I open this card, and of course I have to try and figure out what it is before I actually get into it. So it's still in a little brown envelope, and the card says, after a long journey, here it is. So I have no idea what this is, and when I opened it, never did I think I would see my ring again. So it was just quite an overwhelming surprise, actually. Thought it was.
It came for you in the mail today.
Not even.
Yeah.
How did it come in the mail like this?
Oh, it was in an envelope, but there was no return address. So.
What are you guys doing?
Nothing.
Why are you, what are you
I'm
doing?
texting my girlfriend. What are you doing?
I don't know why your dad got his camera out. After a bit of a journey, there it is. Shut up! Where did it come from? Where did it, how, who, what? Where did it come from?
They found it in the drain.
Are you serious? And those are the people who live in our house or what? That's awesome.
I have pictures. It was black, and she sent it away. And
Shut up. She sent it away to get cleaned? That's so cool. I can't believe it. That's so cool. Aww.
There was some process for her to get the ring cleaned up, and it wasn't as easy as it sounds.
No, Amy tried to clean it at home, and so she cleaned it enough to recognize that it had diamonds in it, so there was some value there, and sent it away, or took it to a jewelry store in where she lives in Alberta, and they couldn't get it cleaned, so it ended up going all the way to Edmonton to be specially cleaned. And then when she got it back, she actually sent Dave the before and after pictures, and they're quite remarkably different. It's pretty black. I mean, probably 6 years, 8 years of just drain crud, I don't know how else you would say it, on it. I imagine it was pretty built up. So I used to run a home daycare, and so I never wore my rings because I would scratch, sometimes you would scratch a little kid by accident or whatever. And so my sister had gotten married, well, 12 years ago now, and I wore it for the wedding and thought, you know, I really should wear my wedding rings. They're nice, I like them. And of course I scratched a little girl as I was changing her and went, no, can't do that. Put it in my pocket. I remember doing that and then forgot about it until I went to put it on maybe a couple weeks later and checked all the pockets, checked everywhere, checked the garbage. I mean, I dug through everything and we never found it. We took the traps off of all the sinks, and so we just figured it was gone. I must have looked for 3 weeks. You'd wake up in the middle of the night and say, I didn't look here, take my flashlight and go and look, and just never found it, and finally realized I'm not going to find it when we moved, because at that point, what's going to happen now, right?
So did you ever think you were going to see that ring again?
Never.
Never.
Never. I think that's why most people expected me to bawl like a baby when I opened it, and I didn't, but it's because I was so shocked. I just never expected to see it, so it was sort of, yeah, it was a wonderful surprise, but kind of pretty cool. It's been gone for 12 years, so
wow.
Which is crazy. When they were getting ready to move out of their house, or our house I guess, they had to do some plumbing work, and so they pulled apart a drain somewhere, and this ring kind of fell to the ground, and she cleaned it up a little bit and realized there were diamonds in it and said, okay, this must be an important ring. I should contact people who lived here before, put it in a jewelry box, and just forgot about it in the hustle of moving and all that stuff. And found it this year when she went to look for earrings for her son's graduation, and said, I better do something about this. And so she got in contact with Rhonda and said, can you get a hold of these people? And fortunately, Dave and Rhonda worked together with doing insulation and stuff like that for houses. And so Rhonda said, I'll ask. And so she asked Dave if I'd lost a ring, and he said, yeah, her wedding ring. And it was a long time ago. And Rhonda said, oh, well, I've got a great surprise for you then. So she got to be part of it too, which is pretty fun.